Good morning. How you doing? How your kids doing? I just woke up and I'm tired. It's 7:50 in the morning and I overslept. Child, I was supposed to take my son in the office. I drove off. I dropped him off at the front door. And what about it? What they gonna do, chase me down, give me a ticket? They better take that child. Also, I'm a little sad because my oldest, my 18-year-old, said he didn't have school today because somebody committed suicide in the library yesterday. They jumped off the 4th floor of the library. And he didn't know what to make of that because he's always at the school library. And what if he had been there when it happened? And, you know, it's never an easy subject. It's never easy subject. Suicide in young people. So prayers going out to the family of the child, the student, or whomever the person was that ended their life yesterday. Prayers going out to the staff and the students and everybody who's affected by this situation. Mental health is a real crisis in this country. It's a real crisis all over the world. And we need to be able to have this discussion with our children at any age. So, prayers for my son, prayers for all the students affected. At any rate, child, I gotta go to work at 1 o'clock. It's almost 8, so I'm about to make me a cup of coffee. I really want to lay back down because I got an attitude. But anyways, I'll see y'all later.
As we will see, the FHA has a number of carve-out provisions that permit certain forms of discrimination. But if a state or city wants to, it can close those loopholes locally and provide greater protections than the FHA does. Second, there are various mechanisms for enforcing the FHA. The property case will probably focus on citizens.
Yeah, I just got home from work. I've been a terrible vlogger today. It's 11:25 at night, and I'm literally getting home from grocery shopping. Man, I was standing at that register. I wanted a cold pop so bad, I had to start singing Negro spirituals. So I went yield to temptation, because I've been about a week to 10 days without caffeine. So I'm really... Why you holding them eggs like that?
I'm gonna put them up here.
Bruh, if you break them eggs, bruh, you can't stay girl tonight. You gotta find somewhere else to go.
Oh no.
Why you put that bread on the floor? And them bananas. Put that on the table, on the counter. I'm trying to train you for your future wife. Okay, so she don't have to tell you what I'm already telling you. Y'all, I am beyond tired. I am exhausted. I came home for lunch. My husband made me clean his car out. Because yesterday when I had to take the kids to the doctor, they had spilled some juice and McDonald's in his car and stuff. So he made me clean his car out. So I ain't driving your car no more because you funny acting about your car. So anyways, y'all, I'm about to do a little story time. Give me just a second to give me something to drink. I'll be right back. Ooh, look at them. He's so fine. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's that husband. That's the husband right there. Oh, he's so fine. He's so fine. How you doing? All right, I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all. So today's story time is about the time that I had get gang initiated. So some of my friends already know this story or whatever, but I'm gonna tell y'all. So one day I had went to this real small high school in Cleveland, and it was for people who wanted to be a lawyer when they grow up or work in the field of law. It was a magnet school. So one day I was standing at the bus stop waiting on the bus, because when I was in high school, we rode the public transportation. We didn't have a school bus. This boy got beat up by a whole bunch of boys. Like, they was beating him up real bad. And I seen what happened. So the next day at school, I seen the boy's sister, the one that got beat up. So I went over to her and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry that happened to your brother. I ain't know the girl. I ain't know her from a can of paint. And she was like, thank you. I really appreciate that. And she asked me my name. I told her my name, and she told me her name. I don't remember her name. That was a million years ago. So at any rate, she asked me to come, sit with her and her friends at lunch, which I did, because I'm a 9th grader. I didn't know nobody because I went from that side of town. I was in the hood. And so one thing led to another, and they basically told me they was a gang. And they was like, do you want to be in our gang or whatever? And I'm like, no, I'm a pass. They're like, oh, you ain't got to do nothing to be in the gang or whatever. You just got to, just fight one of us. Now I'm like, I don't know how to fight. They're like, it's okay. We just play fight. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I, was play fighting one of the girls or whatever. And she was like, okay, you in. I'm like, okay, cool. Slap, slap, slap. And then she looked at me like, no, she didn't just slap me. I'm like, I thought we was play fighting. So anyways, I guess she was upset about that or whatever. Because then they had found another girl to join the gang. And she had to fight. And they were like, okay, who you want to fight? They're like, I want to fight her. And I'm like, who, me? She like, yeah, I want to fight you. I'm like, I don't want no problem. So anyways, on Friday, she was like, we're going to fight on Friday. So I had dressed up on Friday. I had my hair down, because back then people ain't wear their hair down unless they're for Easter. So I had wore my hair down. I had on a real cute outfit. I had my little belly out. I was looking real cute. I'm like, I can't fight today. I'm dressed up. So all of a sudden, I'm walking to the bus stop, right? So I'm walking to the bus stop. I'm talking to my friends. I'm looking real cute this day. It's a whole bunch of us walking to the bus stop because we in downtown Cleveland. And then all of a sudden, I just see like I don't know, like the sea parted, like like everybody just starts standing around. Like, I was like, what's going on? Or everybody stopped walking. So I turned around and girl punched me in my face. I'm like, come on. I told you I didn't want to fight you. I'm dressed up. Next thing I know, she just starts swinging me around. She just starts swinging me around by my hair. I'm like, hey, let me go. I ain't do nothing to you. So then I got beat up, right? So then she gave me a hug like, cool. We a gang or whatever. That was just my initiation. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. I'm like, all right. So then I was crying. I went home. I was crying and stuff. I told my sister. My sister was like, where they at? I'm about to beat them up. Anybody about to beat up my sister, man? My hair was all like toe up. I was looking like I got into a fight or whatever because I did. So then when we got to school the next day, I'm like, I can't be in this gang. Cause pull my hair out and you beat me up for no reason. I can't be in this gang no more. So then after that they was like, oh, you can't quit. Like you got to stay in the gang. That's one of the rules. I'm like, I don't like fighting. They're like, yeah, let's go fight that girl right there. I'm like, who? She ain't do nothing to me. They're like, either you fight her or we gonna fight you. I'm like, hey, come here, let me talk to you for a second. I'm like, see them girls over there? They told me they could beat you up, but I think you're a cool person or whatever. So whatever you did, you might want to apologize to them. Because I'm trying to negotiate and be I just try to keep the peace. I don't know how this happened. I don't even know how I got in the gang. You know, it's just, yeah, anyway. So, we went to mediation. I told the grown-ups, you know, the teachers and stuff, like, yeah, I don't want to fight this girl. She ain't done nothing to me. And I just think whatever she done to them girls over there, she probably want to apologize or whatever. They probably need, you know, reconcile or whatever. So anyways, they got mad at me because I ain't fight the girls. So then they just was like, well, then you got to fight us. So I'm like, I don't want to fight nobody. I'm not the fighting type. What, you want some lunch money or something? But anyways, what ended up happening was I went to tell on them. Because I'm like, this bullying. So as I'm walking to tell the teacher what's going on, that I'm being, you know, like bullied or whatever by these girls, they jumped me in the hallway, pulled my braids out. I'm like, you know, basically my teacher like sitting on top of me so I can't fight back. I couldn't fight no way. She didn't know that though. And all my braids is on the ground. Everybody laughing and stuff. I'm like, bruh, I just got my hair did. So after that, they all got suspended. My grandparents had to come up to the school because I ain't never been in a fight before. So, you know, when you get into a fight, your parents got to come up to the school. So my parents had came up there and stuff. My sister was trying to fight them and everything, even though she went to a different school or whatever. So they left me alone after that. They ain't bothered me no more. So fast forward, like a year, like 6 months later, maybe a year later. No, I say probably like a year later. I'm on the public transportation. I see these girls fighting. And I mean, they fighting. I mean, shirts ripped off and everything. It's the same girls. But they fighting these two big hubba bubba neck bone eating girls. I mean, they probably about 500 pounds apiece. And they was working. They got on the bus fighting, got off the bus fighting. I mean, they was getting whooped. I just sit there like I ain't even know them. Like I wasn't about to help them after they did what they did. I ain't want nothing to do with that. So then, fast forward like a year or two later, I'm in court reporting school. Because I went to school briefly to be a court reporter. And one of the girls was in my class or whatever, and she was acting like we was cool. We weren't cool. I ain't forget what y'all done to me. I ain't never forget. I ain't never gonna forget. Because that was wrong. All I said was, I was sorry that happened to her brother. And then I end up in the gang? So, yeah, that's my story time. You know, it probably is something that people probably won't admit to, get, you know, like jumped on or whatever. That's probably what started my alopecia. I ain't even gonna lie. Because the first time I got into the fight, the girl pulled my hair out. The second time, they pulled my braids out. You know, I had like some dookie braids, like the little individuals. They pulled my hair out. Oh. And then my hair had got pulled out in college. I got into a fight with my friend. And I had some braids and she pulled my braids out. So that's probably what started my hair loss.
All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles. I had to fight my brothers.
All right, y'all. So that's my story time for today. I'm going to say goodnight because I'm exhausted. It's midnight. The moral of the story is, if you see somebody getting jumped, mind business, okay? Don't go trying to console nobody. Don't go trying to be nice and friendly like I was. Because then you'll end up, you know, catching an L, literally. L meaning left hook. So y'all have a good night. Until we meet again, may his peace be with you. And may God continue to bless and keep you and yours. Good night.
Issues, I know I got issues. Hate you then I miss you again. Selfish, I can be so selfish. Spend more time when meeting your friends. Please forgive my attitude. I want my cake being human. Can you weather the storm? I'm starting to believe you can, 'cause baby, you the remedy. You're my mirror, I could finally see, bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want these problems, I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it, working out my issues with you, with you.
If you need insurance from a change in life, like you left your job, got a husband or wife. If you turn 26, lose your folks plan too. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Check out the website for what you can do. Just remember, limited time to enroll. Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Keep all your passwords safe. Choose Chrome to safely store your passwords.